Welcome Virgo to your in-depth weekly horoscope for week commencing the 27th of November for the Sun or the Ascendant. Now, with the Sun cresting with Mars this week in a very tender part of your situation, when it comes to home and family matters or even your personal take on situations, you may surprise yourself by being a little bit more robust in your response to things that might irritate you. And also the full moon is going to see your emotions closer to the surface. And because Saturn in the part of your situation to do with relationships is T-square in both positions at the start of this week, it could be a little bit of a tense start to this particular 7-day period. But Mercury, your ruler, is in its pre-retrograde shadow, but on Friday for you moves into a much better area, the 5th house. This can see your sense of humour bubble up. It also forges a very constructive link to Saturn. If there is something that needs to be discussed, this can help you to cut through more effectively. But this is also a week when Venus, which has been in the part of your situation very good for your resources, squares up with Pluto as the week draws to a close. If there is someone that you're really drawn to romantically, one of the things I would say to you is don't try too hard in terms of a big gift or gesture to try to impress or woo them. Try to keep it as realistic and real as possible, because if you do, it could actually seem that you're trying to leverage a situation that may just flow along nicely as it is. Then again, if someone makes an overture to you and is so charming that it almost feels a little bit embarrassing, then do proceed with a little bit of caution. Now, this week's Sun position is forging a quincunx with Jupiter. Jupiter's in a very expansive part of your scope, along with Uranus, but is in a retrograde. And so we've got a bit of a dichotomy here. On one hand, Uranus and Jupiter are asking you to widen your horizons, but the Sun and Mars, and for most of this week, Mercury, are asking you to think very much about the core of your existence, the foundations, your emotional hub. So if you are looking to do something a little bit more daring and a little bit more adventurous, just be mindful that your need for some homely notes and familiarity might not quite work. So if you are traveling somewhere and you're going to somewhere on a vacation or a holiday, it's probably best to go somewhere that you feel really comfortable and cozy in, rather than somewhere quite loud and brash, which I think could be a little bit more difficult to enjoy on this particular week. Thank you so much for tuning in for your weekly horoscope forecast. If you order your year 2024 personal forecast based on your unique birth data now, you'll get 30% off in my special package where you get your character analysis as well. But I'll also give you your free zodiac forecast for all 12 signs, for Western tropical, for Indian horoscopes, and also for the Chinese, all in special booklets delivered with your charts. Please see the link below for more.